Okay, showing a couple of video effects I've been playing with. These aren't triggered by anything, but just showing you how they work. You can kind of see this one now. It's got some latency issues, but I actually showed this when we met in the Cradle Lab and have since made it probably a little worse. But one thought with this is to, instead of having it continually show this kind of static thing, but it would just have a frozen image. So what I in general do with these demos is you can kind of see what the webcam's seeing on the right side and then the effects on the left. And so I got some different kinds of effects that we can have happening underneath. So just to show you that, like here's edge detection. So you can kind of see how the image looks different, and that could be in a frozen state or something. Maybe that's all to show about this one. So next one is called clumps. This one is what's interesting about this one. You can guess what the webcam is seeing here. I talked in the last video about how the tree could have images inside of the balls, and so I kind of wanted to show that. This is actually a clump of balls in here, and once I give those balls some life, you're going to see what I mean, and the image is kind of underneath the balls. So there you go. And naturally there's a whole bunch of different ways you could play with this and change the parameters of the balls and stuff like that. But just kind of wanted to show a demo of the of something other than white for the balls. Okay, let's get another one here. This is something we can play with a little bit. Thought it would create the window for us. Where does that happen? Here we go. Oh, it's way over here. Okay. So what this does is it's a recorder player with a scratcher in it. So I'll show you how that works. So I can record something. So here I am recording something. That red dot probably looks familiar to some of you. Okay, and then I can play it back. So there it is being played back, and I can play with it, change the speed of it. So now it's very slow. Now it's very fast. It should be fast. So, this gives us a way to play with things that we've recorded in the concert. So, if I go into manual mode, then I can go frame by frame. I can actually scratch through it. So you can see me scratching right there. And I can advance one frame at a time. Here, that's right here. And I can record something else at any time if I want to. So here's our auto mode. So there you see that. Okay, so that's something that we could play with further. Let me close this. Let's get another one. So a couple of effects that I was playing with based on motion. You can kind of see how it's capturing my motion. Bah. Yeah. And there's a billion parameters that you can play with on this too. That could be triggered by sound or motion or something like that. And offhand, I don't even remember what they all do. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, that kind of changes. You can see how the colors are different now. I can change the threshold here. It should do something interesting. Change the delay. I'll make the delay really long. Too long. So I think maybe we could do something interesting with that. Here's another version that's a little closer to what Mary Ellen Childs was, I think, imagining. I built it actually just to explore that idea. So this shows what's underneath as you move. So you can kind of see the image created of what's really underneath rather than a bunch of effects for it. And this has the same set of parameters that the other one had. So, you know, there I've lowered the, changed some of the parameters here. You get the idea. Let's close this. And this is probably appropriately named Spiral Nothing. I don't know if there's anything that useful we can do with this, but I'll just show it to you anyway, since I made it. So this is basically, that's actually an image from the webcam. You can see me moving my hands, and you can kind of twist it around. And I thought, I don't actually know if we'd want to use this, but you could have that triggered by beats, or have it change based on sound, or I don't know, who knows. Okay, so that's it for this video.